I'm Mercedes Wilson, and it's only because of the blood of Jesus that I am victorious. If I had to write the script for my life, it would be a heck of a lot different than the one that I've had, but then again, I wouldn't know Christ like I do. I like to view trials as a bracelet that you can put different links on. You know, those links can be insecurity, self-doubt, fear, hurt, and rejection. All of those things that I've dealt with that resulted from being sexually molested as a child or being tossed aside by the ones that I loved, lost all of my possessions that we worked so hard for. You know, the white picket fence, the American dream. And the kicker, being diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer at the age of 28 years old. I'm looking around at God like, are you serious? Is this really happening to me? I remember sitting in the room with the doctors and them telling me that I was stage 2 breast cancer, and the room started spinning. My world came crashing down, and I remember feeling confusion and fear and confusion and fear. It was so many different emotions that I didn't know what to do with it. There were so many times when I was going through breast cancer that I asked God, why me? Finally, I got his answer in 3 words: why not you? I've now come to realize that everything I've gone through, he has and will continue to get the glory from. You want to know how I know? Because I still have my mind, peace, joy, and I get to experience his love every single day that I open my eyes and get to see my husband, teenagers, and set of twins that I was told, by the way, that I could not have after my chemotherapy due to the breast cancer. I knew that there was more to come from my battle with breast cancer, and from that battle, a nonprofit organization that I'm the founder and executive director of called For Our Daughters was birthed. I remember when I was 12 years old and one of my teachers invited me to church with her. And it was that experience where I got my first taste of love and my first taste of, I guess, hope. From that day forward, I knew that there was something more that was to come. Also, I learned that your testimony is where the power is. You can help so many people through your testimony, and God has allowed me to be able to do that by way of For Our Daughters. In 2012, we reached 700 young women with the message of advocating for their own health and wellness. Today, in 2018, we've reached over 2,000 young women with that same message. You talk about God turning your pain around for the good, right? I now have a radio show that I get to discuss topics within today's church with some great leaders all around Western New York, and telling my story by way of my new book, Hope, how faith carried me through my darkest hours. That book was a major turning point for me. It came out early 2018, and that book highlights all of the tough times in my life and then how God delivered me out of every single one of them. I'm so grateful for this book and to be able to tell my story and share it with the world. So pick up the book on Amazon, westbowpress.com, or Barnes & Noble online to learn about my journey, because trust me, if he can do it for me, he will do it for you.